Indonesia's 80th independence anniversary celebrated. Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival to be hosted. And Trukai Industries supports 2025 PNG Open. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Indonesia's 80th independence anniversary was celebrated today at the Indonesian Embassy in Port Moresby, marking a significant occasion for the Indonesian community in Papua New Guinea.
The celebrations brought together government officials, diplomats, business representatives and members of the Indonesian community. The program featured traditional performances, cultural exhibitions and ceremonial raising of the Indonesian flag, showcasing the nation's heritage and resilience since achieving independence in 1945. Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to Papua New Guinea, His Excellency Andriana Supandi, emphasized the importance of strengthening bilateral ties.
So today we just completed the flag raising ceremony at the Indonesian Embassy with all the Indonesian community and all our good friends from PNG and from the other countries here. Yeah, this is quite really significant for me.
He reaffirmed Indonesia's commitment to enhancing cooperation with PNG, highlighting the long-standing partnership between the two nations.
Yeah, it's quite really important for me to celebrate all the occasion. Today is 80th year anniversary of Indonesia, and next month we are going to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of Independence of Papua New Guinea, better relations, and President also will attend the fourth annual Leaders Dialogue between the two leaders. That's quite really important, very promising, very encouraging for me as ambassador.
The event concluded with cultural showcases and a reception that reinforces the spirit of friendship and cooperation. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Don Bosco Technical Secondary School held its 40th anniversary for past students at Gabutu in Port Moresby today.
The homecoming program brought together different class of era of Don Bosco Technical from the year 1985 to 2024. The program was a reunion as different batches came together to cherish the spirit of Don Bosco.
Most of us are not here in POM. Most of us are outside in the job site, like up in the mining and some in overseas. And but they are texting us, telling us that they're with us on the same road.
During the program today, they elected new executives of the association.
We're going to be doing our election for the new office bearers because as far as I know, ever since when we got this association run back in '88, it was only us and the interest was very low. So there was a conflict of interest trying to bring everybody here.
Interim President Ronnie Jones said they want to establish a strong bond within the association and look into projects in supporting the institution.
Which I also have my young brothers here that I really want. We have good, vibrant, Bosconians that also have a vision. They can also boost this team. So I just want to, put my hands down and then give them the opportunity to stand up to take the position, so we can lead on from there.
Father Pedro Satsitula commended the past students of Don Bosco who turned up at the event today to mark the special anniversary.
Today, and this homecoming of the past peoples, I want to communicate to them the love of Don Bosco, that they are very much in our prayers. We support them with our prayers and we count on them. When we call on them, they do not hesitate. They come, they stand with us, and they want our school to grow.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Don Bosco Technical Secondary Rector Father Pedro Sachitula noted that past students shared a long history back to the days of their founder, Don Bosco.
Father Pedro Satsitula spoke about the affection amongst every former Don Bosco student that always wanted to give back to the institution. He said this 40th anniversary Past students are coming back with strength and enthusiasm to reaffirm their commitment to the school.
The tradition of bringing together the past peoples go way back to the time of Don Bosco, our founder. The past peoples always felt affection for their school, and they would come back to say thank you, to have fun, to remember the good times they spent together.
Father Satsitula expressed it's their pride seeing past students employed in various sectors in the country.
And it's a pride that we take for a school that everywhere you go you would find past peoples from Don Bosco. And they are the builders of a country that needs technicians, that needs intellectuals, and good citizens that build up a civilization of love.
He praised the interim executives in helping to bring the association forward.
I congratulate the interim office bearers for keeping up the spirit of the past peoples. A very important component as the stakeholders of our school, and our school cannot really grow without their support.
As they celebrate the anniversary, all past students within the National Capital District and outside were reminded of the love of their institution, Don Bosco.
I know that past peoples in Ley, in other places of the country are following us with great interest to communicate to them that we are one. Even if physically we are not together, the spirit of St. John Bosco keeps us united. And I want to wish everyone a very happy 40th anniversary.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival held a press conference for the lead-up to PNG's largest faith-based music celebration that will commence on the 23rd to the 24th of August next weekend.
This Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival will be held at the John Guy Stadium next weekend on the 23rd and 24th of August. There will be 60 church bands, 20 church choirs, 11 dance groups, worship singer Sinach and scripture vibration will be there, including a 2-day drama demonstrating how churches and the gospel came to be before the independence of Papua New Guinea. Chairman of the Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival, Pastor Peter Bogembo, encouraged Papua New Guineans not to lose their songs.
Don't lose your song. Keep singing. Songs gives us hope. Songs gives us resilience, energy. Regardless of where we come from, blessing, in death, there's always a song. And this event is a song that will rise up from here, songs of worship, songs of praise, songs of adoration to our God.
He highlighted the meaning behind the Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival.
We understand that in Jubilee, debts are cancelled. In Jubilee, stolen things are restored. In Jubilee, whatever has happened and you have lost business, or if someone has come and built on your land and they've done business, on Jubilee, they will give back whatever they built also together.
This is more than a celebration. It is a significant timeline for the nation as a whole to reset the nation and thank God before the 50th Golden Jubilee in September begins. Deputy Chairman and Coordinator of the bands and gospel groups shared that even though we are a diverse nation, we must not be divided.
Power of one. There's a lot of divided perceptions and even confessions. The nation is going through a lot and everyone has something to say. But if we can get to a place where we can come together as one, we are resilient people. There is not a diverse nation like ours.
During the Gospel Music Festival, the churches will also have their exhibitions. Moreover, this is a free ticketed event where people are urged to collect the ticket from the churches, or a booth will be placed at Stop and Shop Waigani Central to give out tickets. Children under 13 will not need a ticket, but to be accompanied by the guardian or parents that have tickets to attend the Gospel Festival. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Catholic parishioners from Mary Help with Christians in Sabama in Mosby South are encouraged to live good Catholic lives so they can receive God's blessings.
They were encouraged during the first Mass of the newly ordained priest, Father Francis Malol, recently. Father Francis in his homily urged the faithful to seek their true treasure in God. He emphasized 3 key points which are always be ready. Your baptism calls you to witness to Christ, and faith is an essential element of life. Father Francis grew up in the parish of Mary Help of Christians, Sabama. He attended St. Teresa Primary School, Badili, De La Salle Secondary School, Bomana, Don Bosco Technical School, Gabutu, and Don Bosco Technological Institute, Boroko. As a youth, he was active in the Knights of the Altar, the Parish Youth Club, and the music ministry. His Salesian formation took him to the Philippines and later to the Holy Land in Jerusalem. He was ordained a priest on 6th August 2025 at the Shrine of Mary Help of Christians, Boroko. Remain in my love was the ordination motto of Father Francis, and he reminded the people that the love of God is constant and unending. Witnessing his first Mass was Salesian family and the Sabama community. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja ya? Yeah.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Welcome to Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort in the heart of Kokopo. Nestled along the coastline with breathtaking views of the islands and volcanoes, we invite you to share this tropical island paradise with us. For your next business trip, leisure or marine adventure, call Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort to discuss your escape on 982-8788 or visit us on www.kbb.com.pg. Escape, explore, enjoy.
Join us weekly on EMTV News, A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
healing to all the residents.
Business,
CPA launched its VPN,
politics,
to infiltrate into our systems,
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the Women's
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. With the aim of economically empowering the informal sector, the Youth Empowerment Foundation has aligned its vision to contribute to the government's target of having 500,000 SMEs by 2030.
President of the foundation, Robert Yori, explained what the organization does.
What we have done is that Youth Empowerment Foundation, we have partnered with MeBank and we have signed 2 agreements. Our first agreement is a credit scheme agreement where we give credit to informal sector operators, especially the informal sector. The current emphasis on the formal sector, which is good, but the informal sector, where the bulk of the population is, it should be also taken into consideration.
Youth Empowerment Foundation, an agent of MeBank, aims to help the bulk of the population in the rural areas to open their account, save and grow their money instead of spending unwisely.
Given issued loan to about 50 plus informal sector operators, totaling 400,000 kina plus to loan recipients already. So in terms of account opening, we have opened 1,000 plus accounts for informal sector in Mosby. Now we are moving into the rural parts. We would like to also expand to the rural parts of Papua New Guinea.
Mr. Yori said there will also be a sub-agent to enable people to deposit and withdraw in their communities instead of traveling to Port Moresby. He further explained the foundation agreements with MeBank.
We have 2 agreements with MeBank. Agent agreement is where we have the power to, not power, but we have the authority to open accounts for informal sector individuals and accept withdrawals, deposits. So we become the agent for MeBank. And under the credit scheme agreement, those informal sector mothers, informal sector fathers, informal sector youths, that we see them struggling, they have the potential, they have the enthusiasm, they have the interest, but they need a bit of boosting. We recommend them to MeBank for funding, and they get funding to expand their small MSME.
Apart from the account opening, the foundation provides financial literacy training for the people as well. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
At least 30 informal markets along Rigo Coast in Central Province have opened their accounts in a day through the Youth Empowerment Foundation's MyBank agent.
As the interest grew for the informal market owners along Rigo Coast to have a bank account, yet for many of them mobile and internet banking remain a challenge for them.
Villages, entire informal sectors, open the account. Mostly they are trade store owners and some of them they are farmers. Mostly like Bantivan no service how by using like especially mobile banking. How by using some that teaching on how to use it.
One of the Youth Empowerment Foundation's MeBank agent officer, Cassie Ruage, said the requirements for having an account includes NID cards, driver's license, mobile phones, and they must be above 18 years. A woman who opened her account was grateful for the opportunity, stating that she can now save her money. A first recipient of the loan through YEF MeBank agent, Mo Varo, who runs a trade store, expressed his gratitude towards the organization.
I received a loan and I run my trade store. I'm grateful and thankful my bank is bringing the service to the doorstep.
With the experiences, he is willing and happy to support his communities. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
Police in the National Capital District are aiming to polish up on key areas of operations as the police operations continue through to the 50th Independence celebrations.
Police manpower within the National Capital District have been stretched out due to growing population, increase in squatter settlements, and high unemployment rate. Metropolitan Superintendent of the National Capital District, Warwick Simatab, explained dealing with these factors is a challenge police need to cope with. Metsub Simatab said the rise in crime activities such as armed robberies, ethnic tensions and many more is concerning, which police force is trying their best to get down on these issues. The policing authority has taken a huge step to step up on their operations. This includes key areas as ending ethnic violence and conflicts, protecting women and children from harm, enforcing traffic laws and improving road safety, cracking down on antisocial behavior, improving investigations and prosecution of criminals. Police in NCD are ensuring the city is safe moving into the Jubilee celebration. Simatab appealed to all residents within the nation's capital to support police and work together in reporting illegal activities. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
A consultative meeting on the Liquor Control Act was held on Friday at the Bird of Paradise Hotel, chaired by Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia.
The meeting brought together liquor traders, business houses, health officials and provincial leaders to discuss the impact of alcohol-related problems and compliance with liquor ban restrictions imposed since 2023. Governor Simon Sia explained that many crimes in the province had been linked to alcohol, including the death of former PNG Ports Corporation CEO, the late Fego Kiniafa. He expressed that despite existing laws, liquor outlets and consumers continue to contribute to law and order issues, which had cost the provincial government more than 1 million kina over the past 3 years. He urged outlets to comply with trading restrictions, particularly the weekend ban on alcohol sales from Friday to Sunday, except in licensed restaurants, hotels and clubs. He warned that revised laws would include stricter penalties and non-renewal of licenses for non-compliance. Police Station Commander Chief Inspector Timothy Pomoso told the meeting that his office would not compromise and offenders would face 10,000 kina bail or court appearances. He noted that illegal backdoor sales remain a problem and urged businesses to support police in enforcing the law. Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority emergency physician Dr. David Pomat reported that more than 5,000 alcohol-related cases had been treated at Goroka Hospital in the past 3 months, including trauma, domestic violence and motor vehicle accidents, with 7 deaths recorded. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
The Popondetta District Development Authority has strengthened its support for the expansion of cocoa farming in Northern Province through the distribution of thousands of cocoa seedlings to local farmers.
PDDA Chairman and Minister for Administrative Services Richard Masere announced the contribution of 40,000 kina to Ifane Resources Limited to assist with the expansion program in Popondetta District. The initiative included the distribution of an additional 40,000 cocoa seedlings to farmers aimed at boosting production and improving livelihoods. Minister Masere, who also serves as Minister assisting the Prime Minister on constitutional matters, said the program was part of broader efforts to strengthen the agriculture sector and create sustainable income opportunities for rural communities. He emphasized that investing in cocoa would help diversify the economy while securing a stronger future for the people. He acknowledged the important role of farmers and stakeholders in ensuring the success of the project and expressed confidence that the cocoa expansion initiative would deliver positive long-term benefits. The project is expected to benefit communities across Popondetta, Soe and Ijivitari districts, positioning Northern Province as a key player in Papua New Guinea's growing cocoa industry. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Planting nice plus smell, bubblegum, lemon, orange, pine, na lavender. Now, you got new blow was moringa. You got was soap from family, from Mary, na from man. Panamex PNG. Proudly PNG made.
As PNG's only ISO accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems, and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
With just 2 weeks to go until our grand final, the excitement continues to build. Join us for an epic night as our remaining stars each take to the stage twice, performing their PNG tribute and reggae mashup.
You kill him no go through yan. I'm not talk honest, you just blew me away.
Join us tonight at 7:30, only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Moving to overseas news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will head to Washington, D.C. on Monday to meet with Donald Trump in the White House after the U.S. president's meeting with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in Alaska yesterday.
Volodymyr Zelensky will be here in Washington on Monday afternoon, as we expect. And after the summit in Alaska, we've really had a few different updates come through overnight. The first I want to talk to you about is from Donald Trump. He posted on Truth Social, first confirming that meeting with Zelensky, but also saying that if it goes well, maybe that would be a moment to bring Vladimir Putin in and finally meet with the three leaders. We haven't seen any indication from Vladimir Putin that he would be open to that. But also, and importantly, Donald Trump said that he now believed the best way to end the war in Ukraine was to not move towards a ceasefire, but a fully negotiated peace agreement. That is something that analysts here will say take a lot longer to negotiate, and all the while Vladimir Putin's military is making advances in Ukraine. So that's really being seen and characterised as something that suits Vladimir Putin and a bit of a pressure release for him. But we've also had some reporting here that there's essentially been an offer made from Vladimir Putin to Volodymyr Zelensky via Trump, and it's something that came up in Donald Trump's discussions with Zelensky overnight. He said that the offer is that Putin will freeze the front lines where they are if Zelensky withdraws his troops from Donetsk and Luhansk, two key regions in the Donbass. But also what that means is that if front lines are frozen where they are and those two regions, including one industrial region that Putin has had his eye on for a very long time, that is essentially all of the Donbass, and that is something that Zelensky has rejected doing before, and he rejected that offer again. But of course, Donald Trump is seen to be applying a lot of pressure to Ukraine over that, so that's definitely something that we'll see come up on Monday. But we're also likely to have a discussion here on Monday about security guarantees. So the forces that would remain in Ukraine after a peace agreement to deter Putin from invading again. That's something that's top of mind for European leaders, and something that now reporting says Donald Trump is potentially warming to in terms of US getting involved in that. So we've had some reaction from Europe overnight. Volodymyr Zelensky released a series of statements, of course, again reiterating that for his country, this is about a just peace and a lasting peace. But he also said that while he was open to that meeting with Vladimir Putin, of course, we haven't seen any indication that that might happen. He did say that he encouraged Donald Trump to once again pressure Putin with sanctions. The threat of harsher sanctions is what it would take to move Putin, according to Volodymyr Zelensky.
More than 300 people in Pakistan have died after days of intense rains and floods. Most were killed in flash floods and collapsed houses in the northwest of the country.
In northwest Pakistan, whole villages are unrecognisable. Trees have been ripped out from the ground and homes reduced to rubble. Now, rescue crews are battling to clear blocked roads, but heavy machinery is struggling against mountains of debris. Now, videos show families standing by watching as diggers claw through the wreckage, while others sift through the mud with their bare hands. Traffic is crawling through submerged streets in Buner district in the mountainous Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, one of the worst hit areas. Now, schools and orchards have also been inundated. Emergency funds have been released, but the government admits that access is patchy, with people still trapped in remote villages. Forecasters warn that rains will continue into the next week, with the risk of more flash floods and landslides. And this isn't just happening in Pakistan. Parts of Indian-controlled Kashmir have also been hit hard in recent days, with more than 60 dead and 100 missing. Scientists say that climate change is making South Asia's monsoons more destructive, and this season's devastation is tragic evidence of that.
Protests are escalating across Serbia, with police using tear gas and crowd control vehicles on demonstrators.
In the city of Valjevo, the offices of the ruling Serbian Progressive Party were set on fire by demonstrators over a video of a 25-year-old man from the town being badly beaten by police. Protests against the government of Aleksandar Vučić have been ongoing for several months following the deaths of 16 people when the roof of a railway station collapsed in the city.
High winds and extreme heat are fueling wildfires across Spain. At least 7 people have died.
Locals say they've spent days fighting tirelessly to try to extinguish the flames.
My home is here. I can't abandon my family or my village, and we've been working non-stop. We haven't slept in 4 days, helping all the surrounding villages.
Spain's National Weather Agency has warned extreme fire risks still remain in the country's north and the west as the north coast grapples with temperatures of more than 40 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, firefighters continue to fight blazes across southern Europe in what authorities say is one of the region's worst wildfire seasons in 20 years.
In the West Australian city of Albany, inmates from maximum security prison have undertaken a unique project that honours fallen soldiers.
Gone, but not forgotten. Beneath the trees that line the road leading to the Desert Corps Memorial in Albany, hundreds of plaques. Overlooking King George Sound, where many soldiers departing in ships for the battlefields in France, caught their last glimpse of Australia. They call them Section 95ers, a dozen men from the prison farm near Mount Barker, working in the community, building this 600-metre pathway as a commemorative trail, winding past the men and women remembered there.
This is basically Albany's version of Kings Park, I suppose. There's several hundred plaques here commemorating those who, paid the ultimate sacrifice in the war, and for Parla Prison, Department of Justice, to be a part of that is quite an honour and very humbling.
I think it was just really great to be a part of something so significant in the way of like a memorial and, the Avenue of Honour, and look across at a plaque and think how hard they would have had it back when they went to war,
Special too for a veteran who for the past 30 years has kept the plaques visible for visiting families of the fallen.
I come up here regularly and I clean some of the plaques away here where the trees fall on them. And the first tree on the right is Private Bell, Vietnam vet. So I'm always a special significance to him, and he's got a couple of beers there put there. And we pay homage every Anzac and Vietnam Veterans Day.
Across the estate, there's more than 150 prisoners who are veterans, and you'd imagine that over time when we do projects like this, they'll have an opportunity to contribute to something that'll be close to their hearts.
Albany's Avenue of Honour, a legacy spanning generations.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Nationwide polio immunization campaign will be conducted in August and September 2025 to immunize all children under 10 years, even if they have received polio immunization previously. The campaign will also create an opportunity to provide free integrated health services for eligible children, including vitamin A supplement, deworming tablets, and routine immunization against vaccine-preventable diseases. The first round will be implemented in mainland PNG provinces and later in the NGI region. Polio immunization will be carried out in health facilities by outreach and mobile teams and schools in your communities. Parents, caregivers, and community leaders, including lower primary school teachers, are strongly advised to ensure all under 10 years old children are brought for polio immunization. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Immunize your child. Act now.
This is a message from the Department of Health of Papua New Guinea.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute, ITI, is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DHEST. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses. Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake. Orientation on the 16th of July. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. Trukai Industries Limited continues to support sports on both the local and international stages, reinforcing its commitment to sports development in Papua New Guinea.
Trukai Industries Limited continues its strong backing of sports in PNG through its role as support sponsor for the PNG Open International Golf Tournament. The company's head of marketing, Peggy Maha, highlighted the significance and excitement of being part of such a prestigious sporting event.
It's been a fantastic day today at the PNG Golf Open. Trukai Industries, we set up a tent today as a support sponsor and had a couple of our guests come and go throughout the day. But it's been great to see the pro golfers on the course here in Port Moresby. It's very exciting and we're very, very happy to be part of this international event.
Maha says Trukai has not been involved in supporting not just golf, but various sports and international events, including PNG Golf Open.
Being involved in sports across Papua New Guinea, and international events like this obviously are ones that we want to support to ensure that Papua New Guinean golfers and Papua New Guinean sportsmen and women are given that opportunity to play in an international arena.
She emphasized that Trukai's support extends across a wide range of sporting codes throughout PNG, not just limited to golf.
We have smaller sponsorships involving community sports that we're also a part of, and it's something that has been ongoing for many, many years.
Meanwhile, Alan Moramoro, the founder of PNG Cricket Management, who attended yesterday, applauded the company's commitment and ongoing support for sports development.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's a great event, obviously hosted annually. They started the pro-ams on Wednesday, which is really good, the pros and the amateurs. And then leading into the weekend, which has been really good. We've had some really good PNG golfers come through.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Port Moresby Soccer Association continued its 2025 season with round 2 matches played today and yesterday at the Bissini grounds.
Port Moresby Soccer Association Games Coordinator Peter Matthew highlighted the fixtures played yesterday and today, noting the increase in pace and intensity seen across all divisions.
We're into our round 2 this weekend, so competition it seems to be looking tough as teams prepare for round 2 towards the end of our season for the top 4 finals. Although upsets blow yesterday, PS Roots, after a struggle during first round, have to come back very strongly yesterday, defeating Momase FC 3-0, while on round 2 we had another premier game between University and Blue Comuls, which University came out winners, defeating Blue Comuls 4-1. So those were our premier match for yesterday.
He also acknowledged the growing competitiveness among teams with several close encounters and impressive individual efforts marking the second round.
So far, teams have been coming back strongly this season. Round 2, cope up with all losses blow round 1. So try to pick him up this mistakes blow in round 2 now. Move forward towards the end of our business.
Meanwhile, the Murat FC Women's Premier Team also featured strongly in their round 2 clash today. Team captain of Murat FC, Christine Kida, praised her side's performance and said they need some areas of improvements.
We need team combination, despite the girls. Few always come for training. Most girls in the team are working, so apart from this, combination is the most important work that we teammates need to work on. We have combination, we can play. If we don't, otherwise we are good to go.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Moni Plus Port Moresby AFL competition continued with Game 13 matches played at the Colts Oval.
Spectators were treated to a high-energy performances with Game 13 of the Moni Plus Port Moresby AFL competition. The Moni Plus Port Moresby AFL president Douglas Lai highlighted the surprising results, calling them major upsets in the round of the competition.
We went to round 2, Game 13 of round 2. We got a couple more games before we head into the finals. Yes, definitely we had some interesting matches yesterday. The main game was between the University Tigers and the Gorens Kukufas. Yeah, it was definitely an upset win for Gorens. Tigers, with all their speed and good best players on the field on the day, managed to pull off a good win yesterday by 2 goals against Gorens Kokofas. In the earlier match, Gereka Bombers managed to beat Concept Koboni by another 2 goals also. So I think the difference of 9 points. Definitely yesterday was an exciting day for POMEFL Game 13.
Mr. Lai also emphasized the growing competitiveness among the participating teams, noting that the level of play has significantly improved this season.
For these two teams, Doka's competition leaders at the moment, West most likely on 3rd place at the moment, so it will be an interesting match between two West New Britain teams. But I think West might be just too strong for this. Doka's young guns, but anything can go either way. So yeah, definitely it will be a great game today.
The women's division teams will see their last round of games next weekend. Now the teams are showing greater determination as the finals approach, setting the stage for an exciting conclusion of the season. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Round 1 of the NCD Football Association competition wrapped up today with exciting youth matches at Sejong Gais Oval.
The National Capital District Football Association wrapped up its Round 1 fixtures today with a series of exciting and competitive matches. The tournament focuses on youth development in football, attracted a large number of youth athletes, teams and supporters eager to witness the rising talent in the city. Games coordinator John Forova spoke about the significance of today's matches in the context of the association's broader goals.
So we're going towards the end of first round, so especially in the youth divisions, teams like Southside, Kari Academy, Tokara FC, they're all battling to stay on top of the position. So the kids come here early in the morning to get the teams ready to have the games. And also in the under 15 girls, both the boys and the girls. And also in the under 15 girls, yes, we got Hekari, Southside, New Look Bows. The girls who come early in the morning to battle out in the position on the ladder.
Forova stated these games are not just about winning, they are about building the next generation of footballers for NCD and the country.
Basically our association is into youth development, so you see we have youth divisions in the morning. I would like you to come in the morning and take shots of our youth games as well, so it will give you a proof of what's happening.
As Round 1 comes to a close, the association is already looking ahead of Round 2 with expectations of even high intensity and performances. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
We'll be back with more of Trukai Sports after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja ya? Yum.
This stuff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
With
Hello everyone, wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Join me from the 23rd of August this year to September the 16th, where I will bring you all the events and activities marking our 50th independence anniversary celebrations. So stay at home, the comfort of your home. There'll be at least 7 major events on TV1, NBC TV and MTV, where I will be bringing all of that to you.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Truka Sports. Moving to overseas sports, the Wallabies have beaten South Africa at Johannesburg's Ellis Park for the first time in 62 years, with a 38-22 comeback win in their Rugby Championships opener.
The Australians fought back after trailing 22-0 after just 17 minutes. They scored 6 unanswered tries against the world champions and Rugby Championship title holders to earn the biggest win of coach Joe Schmidt's 18-month reign in charge of the Wallabies. The Australian side, who suffered injuries to captain Harry Wilson and Dylan Peach, face the Springboks again next weekend in Cape Town.
Yeah, it was pretty special, but to be, 22-5 at half time with some dominant contacts gone against us, yeah, it was a bit tricky out there. Responded really well to our leaders, bringing us in together, and we just backed our game plan. We came in at half time, had a great game plan, and we're able to, produce some great footy.
The Australian men's cricket team has defeated South Africa by 2 wickets to claim a 2-1 victory in their T20 series in Cairns.
Centuries to Mitchell Marsh and Glenn Maxwell guided Australia home with just 1 ball remaining after the Proteas had lost 7 wickets on their way to setting a victory target of 173. Vival Brevis continued his impressive series with the bat, top scoring for South Africa with 53. Nathan Ellis claimed 3 wickets for Australia. The Aussies will now play a 3-game ODI series.
Adelaide has secured a home AFL qualifying final with a dramatic 3-point victory over Collingwood at Adelaide Oval.
Fought back from a 25-point quarter-time deficit to record a 9-5-59 to 8-8-56 victory and leave the Magpies' hopes of a top 4 finish hanging in the balance. Elsewhere, Hawthorn moved to 5th with a comprehensive 36-point victory over Melbourne at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. And on the Gold Coast, the Suns' finals aspirations have taken a hit with a 35-point loss to Greater Western Sydney.
Manchester City have begun their Premier League soccer campaign with a 4-0 victory at Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Harlan struck twice, while new signings Tazani Rinders and Ryan Shirky netted debut goals for Pep Guardiola's revamped team. Elsewhere, Thomas Frank's Premier League reign at Tottenham has begun with a 3-0 victory over Burnley. Sunderland defeated West Ham 3-0 and Brighton and Fulham played out a 1-1.
That ends Truka Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Truka Sports. Truka Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Buy EasyPay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG-owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
With just 2 weeks to go until our grand final, the excitement continues to build. Join us for an epic night as our remaining stars each take to the stage twice, performing their PNG tribute and reggae mashup.
You kill him no go through, yeah. I'm not talk, honest, you just blew me away.
Join us tonight at 7:30, only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes on Coconut. Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and the walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City partly cloudy, Daru cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms, Kerema cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms, Alotau cloudy periods with chances of few showers, rain and possible thunderstorms, Popondetta cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasa region, Ley City cloudy with periods of rain and possible thunderstorms, Medang partly cloudy with possible few showers, Wewak partly cloudy with possible few showers and thunderstorms, Vanimo partly cloudy with possible few showers and thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau cloudy periods with chances of rain showers and thunderstorms, Keveng partly cloudy with possible few showers, Kokopon Rabaul partly cloudy with chances of few showers, Kimbe partly cloudy with few showers and thunderstorms, Buka partly cloudy with few showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with possible few showers, Goroka, Bans and Kondiawa, mostly cloudy with rain showers in the evening, Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms in the evening.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that was the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 17th of August, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.